Half-Baked D&D, Demons and Disco, is a groovy D&D podcast full of some not-so-groovy things, such as violence, profanity, and adult subjects. Viewer discretion is advised.
Anyways.
Yo, I rolled like ass on my decks. God damn.
You didn't roll at all. First of all, I did it. Second of all, it's standard array.
It's ass.
I rolled pretty good.
Every character has a 8 in one stat. It's always the one that makes sense for them role-playing wise too. I built these characters for role-play, less combat. Speaking of that, Let's go ahead. I'm going to do a little bit of a spiel.
Nice.
Get on with your monologue, Mark.
Alright, so we are doing a one-shot called Chalice of Blood, set in the Black Gold Alliance, where I have created 8 pre-made characters for the players to choose from. We have Mickey playing Emborius Everdark. That's hard to say. That's my fault. Emborius Everdark, who is a dwarven bard and leader of the Everdark mining family, providing mana and other minerals to the vampire families, which is the center focus of this one-shot. We've also got Logan, who's playing Asmodeus Signal, a gnomish financier and leader of the Signal family who watches over the wealth of the separate families. We've got 6 other family heads for the vampire families. We have Holfirn Barris, a half-elf fighter and leader of the Marshall Barris family who hunts down the feral nests. Grombus Furus, brutish half-orc in charge of the defensive Furus family that patrols the streets. Virus Curval, who is an Air Genasi lost in the wind, researching the world instead of fulfilling his duty as the leader of the studious Curval family. Caravis Dornicle, a draconic elder of the Dornicle family, the handful of members who remain follow him devoutly as they fulfill their duty in monitoring abnormal threats. We have Aaron Draskith, the last of his house. He spends the little free time he has hunting down those responsible for the death of those he loved. And Mandris Phalaris, head of the Phalaris house, which is tasked with evaluating fresh vampires and eliminating them if necessary, as well as punishing those who created such vampires. These are the cast of this murder mystery, and we are going to be kicking off here. Where did Mickey go?
I'm right here, man.
I don't see you.
What happened? Why want to go down?
Oh, you did your fucking standing desk. When you get Eli a standing desk so he doesn't fall asleep.
Eli wouldn't even stand up at a fucking standing desk.
True.
He'd be like Wade.
Just sitting down anyway.
Yeah, Wade.
Like
Wade
what you were doing just now?
We could just double not see him then.
I was just doing it for the meme.
Alright. The soothing darkness surrounds you all in the courtyard of the Moss estate. The world has gone mad in the last 3 years since the brutal civil war between competing night folk philosophies. Since the death of his father, Silas Moss has stood as the de facto elder of the vampire families, the Moss name carrying heavy weight. His authority is often brought into question considering his soft spot for the mortals stemming from a particularly strange handful. Tonight, however, is a celebration of one who was dear to him, as well as talks regarding the ever-changing landscape of said mortals and your desired level of involvement. It has been many years since the 9 families were brought together like this, and let us hope not too much blood is shed. And we will start here.
Reunion?
Yeah, pretty much. Multiple families. We'll start here in the courtyard as you guys are all kind of gathering. We'll do these as... Well, that's the Asmodeus document.
So basically what I'm seeing from this document is nobody likes anybody. Or I don't like anybody.
Spoilers.
I mean, yeah, you could just say it out loud if you want to. But I guess it would be kind of common knowledge, considering you
That
guys
you
have
don't.
interacted before.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
It's funny, you two picked the characters that like each other the least.
Yeah.
It's gonna make it interesting. So, first in we have Amborius Everdark. He's the first to arrive, followed by Holfirn Barris, the elf fighter. He looks at you, Everdark. It's been a while.
Holfirn.
How are the mines?
Dark as ever. And I ruffle my beard. A little bit of coal dust rolls out of it.
Yeah, you still have miner's disease. Poor thing. Well, at least it won't kill you.
It might. It might kill me. One day. You'll see.
You're already dead. You don't need to breathe. This is essentially coal lung, which is like a real life disease.
Do vampires breathe?
I don't believe they do.
I don't think they do.
Also, that reminds me, I do need to quick look up the vampire stat block and send you guys the few things that are unique to vampires that you are able to do.
Oh, nice. So we're all vampires.
Yo, spoilers.
Yes. I'm curious how that's a spoiler because I've already said it multiple times. But okay. Well,
for the past.
to let you guys do something while I'm doing this, next we have Asmodeus Signal Walk forward.
From a golden helicopter.
Golden,
just like the IRS would.
Yeah.
I was gonna say more like a golden dream skimmer if you want to do that.
Yeah. And it can be a chrome dream skimmer.
God.
Wow.
It is rims, but it doesn't really have wheels, so I don't know where the rims are.
You just slapped 30-inch spinners on the sides.
Yeah, uh-huh.
They spin with the air.
They're glorified just like wind socks.
They generate some power. They power your lights.
Does Asmodeus Signal have a voice? I don't think so. I think he's just gonna talk like me. What's a gnomish accent, Will?
Like this?
I mean, the only gnomes I've voiced so far have been Cora and Handy.
True, and they just talk basically normal. Sometimes.
Just girl Will.
It's me.
Oh,
Mario.
God. So I do keep
Everdark.
thinking, like, every time I've like thought about the character, I'm like, why do I feel like Asmodeus should be a woman?
Yeah, I'll be a
mean,
woman.
you can be a woman if you want.
Yeah, Asmodeus Signal is a woman.
Okay.
I mean, the name Signal seems kind of feminine, but Asmodeus it does not.
Wow. Yeah, sure.
Wow.
However you want to feel, bud.
I don't.
How old am I, Will?
Fuck, I did not give you an age.
Are we all pretty old?
Yeah, you're all fairly old. You're a couple 100 years at least.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
How old are you? 4? Only 4 years old? No, 400.
400.
4 centuries old.
Fuck, you're old. You look great for your age, though.
Wow.
Everdark. Barris.
Signal, is it?
It is. Don't pretend like you don't know who I am.
Well, it's time to go home, guys. This party's over.
I've been chasing you for some time.
Have you? I couldn't see you in that dark mine.
Well, not in the mines.
You said you've been chasing me.
Okay. Well, if we get a moment to talk tonight, I would like to speak to you about a couple things.
I will make it a point to avoid you at all costs.
Always a pleasure, Everdark.
and I ruffle my beard and try to disappear under the cloud of coal dust.
You
Okay.
smoke bomb?
Yeah. Dude, if I ever play a rogue, I need something like that. I just ruffle my beard to like get cover.
Next, we have Grombus Furus, the rather large half orc, and he doesn't say much, but he just kind of looks around. Which one would it be? That'd be
How tall is he? And how furry is he?
furry.
Yeah, his last name's Furus.
First.
Yeah,
See, Logan gets it.
I mean, he's maybe a little more hairy than your typical half orc. I'd say he's probably about 6'4". You know, he's a big guy, 6'4", 6'5".
Did he wish he was a little bit taller?
What do you mean?
Wished he was a baller?
Okay, then.
Did he wish he had a girlfriend?
It's
No.
a song, Will.
I don't know the song.
I
That's
wish
the
I was a
problem.
little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a... I call it.
Copyright. No.
Riding in my 6'4"? Okay.
Anyways, he looks around. Gervis is not here yet.
Apparently not.
Damn. That's all he really says. He just kind of walks up, stands next to the door, and waits. Which he's followed by Virus Curval, who steps forward to Emborius. My friend, have you found anything interesting lately?
Oh, this ought to be good. And I walk back up.
What?
I disappeared behind my coal dust, remember?
Oh, I didn't realize that was the thing that was still going on. Have you found any interesting minerals? Anything out of the ordinary?
Wait,
no?
me?
Yes,
Yeah.
you, the one that does the mining.
Were you talking? I swear to God, you were
I
just
did
talking
say
to somebody
your
else.
name particularly. He's
I
also slouching down a little bit like I am right now to talk into the microphone.
am like 4'7", so it makes sense.
Yeah,
but
you are a
I
dwarf.
haven't found anything curious per se, but I did find this weird rock, and I reach into my beard, and pull out a good, maybe like a baseball-sized chunk of black rock.
If I may, he holds out his hand.
I drop it in his hand.
Very interesting. I will report back to you with my findings later. And he kind of hovers off. As then Caravis Dornicle walks up, the draconic, well, half dragonborn, I guess, walks forward, his black scales shining. Wow, that's not prop. His black scales shimmering in the darkness as you start to be able to make out his form as moonlight hits it. The waist-high black dog lapping along quietly with him, which immediately gets Grombus's attention as he runs forward and starts petting the dog. Oh, he's a good boy. That's the half-orc.
Is Carnivis's tragedy, has that happened recently, or is that a pretty old thing?
Recent
Like, have we
for
seen him?
vampire time? Maybe not in the last, just a little over 100 years ago.
Oh, like we've seen him since the tragedy.
Yes, a couple times.
Cool.
And he's followed quickly behind by Aaron Drasketh, who doesn't say much. He gives you a polite nod and kind of weaves his way, does kind of, I've been told it's a bit of an ADHD walk, because he,
Does he have the
moves his
ADHD
hips.
arms?
define ADHD arms. Oh,
You're just
like
walking
the
around.
flintlock.
Yeah, you just like the dinosaur arms.
No, you aren't really able to pay much attention to his arms. Speaking of which, everybody go ahead and do me a perception check.
My coal dust blocked my eyes.
You roll a 1.
A 2.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I'm not very perceptive.
If you want my actual roll, it's a 7.
I rolled much better. A 3.
Nice.
A 3?
3.
Didn't I give you
Yeah.
guys what is it? Proficiency and perception? I give most of the characters
No.
proficiency.
Not
Roll
me.
the tape back. I said 7.
Yeah, you did roll. Okay, so yeah, no, you got 7 out with your 2. That is not high enough, but after a few moments, you realize your purse is a little lighter. Eli? Is he yelling at me right now? My window's open.
That's funny.
Who did? Mickey or Logan?
Shall we go?
You both
know
rolled zeros, apparently.
what?
That was
Not zeros.
unexpected.
That's so
Shall we
funny.
go- I was gonna say, shall we go disturb Eli? But now's probably not the time.
Yeah.
How much lower? How much did I lose?
Oh, only like 1 gold.
Oh, okay.
Or 1 gold
my
worth.
fat ass dwarf wouldn't even. Dog, that's all of my shit.
You have 12 gold worth.
Oh
of
wait,
silver.
10 is okay. I was thinking WoW terms where 100 silver is 1 gold.
Oh yeah, no. And then he is the last to arrive, Mandrus Phalaris, whose aura is it's fucking there and intimidating as he walks in with his great sword, the only person to be armed at the moment. Visibly armed, I should say. He looks to each of you and does not say a single word as he walks up to the door and knocks. As he does, the door opens, and I need to pull up the proper document again. You walk in, each of you finds a place to sit in the gathering hall. Speaking of which, I did send in the images chat a layout of the actual mansion.
I got it.
It's very crude, but it is there.
I don't know.
So, yeah,
it looks pretty good.
You have a general idea of where you are.
What did you make it with?
Clip Studio.
It looks really good.
Where the fuck are we right now?
Entryway?
So, yes, you are in the entryway at the moment, and you'll be
we
going
ha-
into.
oh.
I didn't mark it, but the gathering hall is that big space between the kitchen and the private meetings.
Yeah.
And you are greeted by Silas and the massive werebear Arrhenius.
Oh.
The gathering hall is livelier than one would imagine, what with the gathered lichens, and ever since that night, the night folk have gained more camaraderie than ever before. And a few of the Hold on, I'm having a fucking stroke or something trying to read
Brain
this.
is
What is
lagging.
happening? Hold on. I'm going to read it and then I'm going to recite it. Hold on a moment.
I got this. Well, I got this. Where is it?
A few moments later.
That works. The gathering hall is livelier than one would have imagined, what with the gathered lichens. Ever since that night, the night folk have gained more camaraderie than ever before, and a few of their unfamiliar number are counted among you. Revered families of the old blood, I bid you welcome, and ask that you raise your glass with me to honor the loss of a dear soul. To his draconic blood, let it not be shed in vain, and let it bring life to a new generation. Both Silas and the werebear Arrhenius drain their glasses. You can tell, were he alive, Silas would likely have shed a tear, but alas, it is a rare sight indeed to see the tears of the dead. As they set their glasses on the table, the less important lichens filter out of the room, leaving Arrhenius surrounded as discussions begin. I will not mince my words, my friends, my allies, my family. We have been witness to world-shaking events these last few years, the likes of which not even those of our number could claim to have seen. The world has not been this unstable since the terraforming of Bastion and the other 3 masses. Now we must decide. Do we reveal ourselves and declare a side? Does anyone have anything to say? Okay, well, that was unexpected.
That's
And
not
Glorious
happened to be-
Everdark would like to live in the light after being in the deep, dark mines for years on end.
I hope you mean metaphorically.
No. Literally.
So,
Silas, perhaps
dear-
we should let the light take care of what it will take care of.
And I start to pick up signal.
what?
We're the same size.
Gnomes are probably a little smaller than dwarves.
Probably.
I need.
Totally
Okay, that was
derailed.
just such an unexpected, immediate turn. Aaron speaks up. I don't think it's such a good idea. Look at what's happened to our number. Caravis Dornicol. His family's almost dead. My family is dead. And you want us to go public.
Why, yes. Yes, I do. Because as soon as we go public, we gain allies. Potentially.
You know as well as I do that just the mere mention of vampires would get the public in an uproar. They would be at our doors with torches and stakes.
Are they not already at our doors by the few numbers they do discover?
No. And you can thank Mr. Holfearn over here. He kind of stiffens up, hearing his name said specifically. Don't
Stiffens
drag
up?
me into this. What?
Well,
Stiffens up. Keep going.
Wow.
Holfearn
wow,
is part of the
Logan.
reason why we're still here.
Well, as the conversation starts to get a bit more lively, to your surprise, an unknown voice chimes in. Well, lads, this has been enlightening conversations, but if you would, I need to speak to our dear Silas.
Oh, it's
And all
like a
heads
charm.
snapped to attention, and the eyes of the dead collectively bore into an unfamiliar halfling, which none of you had noticed before now.
I know who it is.
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, isn't it obvious? I have an inquiry to make with our dear Silas.
He's come to bring us
Yeah,
lucky charms.
get in line.
Sorry.
And Silas raises his hand. I would be interested to hear what you have to say, sir, if you would be so kind as to offer us a name first. Well, you could call me Trix. And Silas, obviously intrigued by the one called Trix, stands. If you'd excuse me for a moment, dear families, I fear I must indulge a rather uncourteous guest, at least for the moment. And with Arrhenius by his side, Silas stands and leads Trix into a side room, which would be the private meeting room on the map.
Mm-hmm.
I lost where I was in this paragraph. Here it is. As
Joke
the door
from
shuts,
Distractable.
what?
Fuck you, listeners. we we prefer the watchers,
I'm
even
lost,
though we
but
don't
okay.
have video.
As the door shuts, an awkward silence settles in for a moment. Those around you begin to whisper amongst themselves, some voices rising in disagreement, yet they quickly die back down. Then, darkness. Not a normal darkness your undead eyes could pierce, but one that is particularly cold and unforgiving. Minutes passes before it dissipates, and as it does, you spot it. The body of... Fuck, I did not roll this quick enough. Hold on, I need to figure all this out.
Are you rolling digital dice right now?
No, I'm rolling very real dice. Oh, damn it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the reroll number.
Real dice are superior, and everybody should know that.
Okay. Let me make a note for myself.
I'm letting you.
Who dies?
This is gonna be really funny. It's probably not going to happen, but it'd be really funny if it was one of us.
All right.
Speaking
I'm a ghost
of
now.
which,
What do you mean speaking of which?
I will be sending a message to whoever it is, whether that be one of you two or no one at all.
Who's dead? Or who's the killer?
Whoever the killer is.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Oh, is this like a murder mystery? We gotta figure out who the killer is.
I've
Oh my
specifically
goodness.
said that many times over the last month.
You put too much pride in my memory and my ability to pay attention.
Oh, sorry for having pride in my friends. I shall cease to do it. All right, let me
I
send
was
this
having the
message.
problem at school earlier today where I was like, oh yeah, I'm looking at this thing. The fuck did it just say to me?
Okay. Let me scroll back up to where I was. In the body of... I already scrolled back. Grombus Furus.
No, not Grombus Furus. Oh, the kid?
I was gonna
He's not a
befriend that man.
kid. But
That's what mine
he
said.
is the big, friendly, ragey guy.
Yeah, it had to be him. Who is everybody still here?
Everybody
anybody
else is still there. Everybody that was in there. So it was the 8 of you in the room.
Silas, get the fuck out here.
And Mandrus stands up. Indeed.
Somebody get the door. Then
Silas-
no one leaves.
The commotion brings out Silas, who scans the carnage and takes a moment to think before he speaks.
There appears to be a dead body here, Silas.
Mandrus, figure out who's responsible and bring them to me for immediate execution. I am busy. And he steps back in, obviously very pissed off that someone would spill blood at his gathering.
You must be having a crazy important conversation.
So, for some more context, this is happening immediately after, whatever his name, Silas's dad died, yeah?
No, this is modern day. This is caught up with the timeline.
Well, not
Sure.
totally.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Trix is okay. Well,
So
I
if
guess
I
we don't
look
know
up
that.
outside, I will see a fucking moon.
Yeah, you'll see a full moon.
Okay.
You
Something's
caught
not
me on that.
matching
You
here, man.
called me on that one. The moon is still there.
Got him!
And Mandrus is in charge of figuring everything.
He pulls out his sword and digs it into the ground next to him. Of course I am.
Well, that's just unnecessary property damage. Isn't Silas already pissed off enough?
I don't think you'll have too much to mind here. Now,
Is Arrhenius in there with? Is Arrhenius in the room as well?
Arrhenius went into... Yeah, he went in with
Silas.
Silas.
Cool.
Now, how you guys are all lined up on the document,
Uh-huh.
the player's document, is how you were seated, with people being like next to each other, wise.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
So, Virus Curval looks to you, Asmodeus. It's a bit strange that you were the only other one near him, and he's dead.
Is that strange?
Yes, it is.
Which is very strange.
You've
Why
always
the
been a
fuck
bit
would
of
I
a
wanna kill the
conniving
kid?
little shit.
That's anti-gnome language, and you know it.
Hey,
No,
if
I think
it's offensive
it's
to you.
anti-tax. You always are up my ass about my taxes while I'm off doing important work. What are you doing?
Yeah, I would have killed you. Frankly, I would have loved to kill you.
So
I
you're
know.
admitting you would have killed somebody.
Grumbus has never missed a single payment. Why the fuck would I want to end that?
Well, what do you have to gain from killing Grombus?
Nothing. That's literally what I just said.
If he's
Why
all
would I
paid
want
up on
to
his
stop that?
taxes, maybe you wanted more of his money.
How would killing him give me more of his money?
Because you could rob him.
I would have killed
Mandrus.
all of you before Grumbus.
Mandrus slams a sword into the table with the pommel. Virus, you're pretty quick to cast blame. Anything to say? No, I'm sorry. I was not expecting this. This is a lot. We came here for a funeral and for peace talks, and here we are with one of our own dead.
He's doing it again. Will has officially gone insane. He's talking to himself.
Always.
Who is it? Who is leading it again?
Man,
that would be Mandris.
Mandris? Since there was an unusual smoke shadow situation that surrounded all of us, perhaps we should search everyone.
Indeed.
Maybe empty mana crystals. Vials.
Emborius. You've got the most experience with mana. Care to do the honors? He's looking at his
He does
character
not
sheet,
know
I
anything.
assume.
what?
I asked if you would like to do the honors, because you're
He
the
does
one
not know
with
his name.
experience
And
in mana
Boreas would
crystals.
love to do the honors.
He was not paying any attention.
Now thinking about it, I heard my name, did not register, and it just left.
I mean, that's fair. It's a new character.
Who should I search first?
We'll have you do a quick investigation roll on each person.
10. And
4?
I chose. Is there a D2? I need a coin.
Are
Or
you picking
something.
between the two people that were right next to him?
That's Virus and Signal, yeah? Virus and Asmodeus?
Yes.
Yes, I was picking between them two.
Okay. What I would do is I'd pick a D4 or something, evens and odds.
Cool. Logan, do you want evens or odds?
Lord. Because Asmodeus is odd.
You're getting searched.
I'm not a fucking imbecile. I would have suggested the idea if I had it on me.
Just
And I
shut
empty my
up. The more you
pockets.
resist, the more you
I'm
look
not
suspicious.
fucking resisting, you dumb piece of holy fuck. And I dump
Yeah,
everything that I have on
now.
the table.
Now, you may have emptied your pockets, but I still need to search you yourself.
Okay. I'm not resisting.
Why was the first thought that came to my mind? Spread them cheeks, turn your head, and cough.
Because you're an old, dirty-minded old fart.
Apparently. No, I've just
Um,
watched Pulp Fiction too much.
English, motherfucker. Do you
Do you speak it?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, am I finding anything on Miss Asmodeus? Mrs. Are you married?
Oh,
Not
right. I
with the
forgot you're a
10.
woman now.
Yeah. Not with the 10.
No.
That's up to God to decide.
What's in your inventory again? That
One
you are willing
ring.
to disclose? Oh yeah,
My
I forgot
ring?
to add a signet ring to each person, but most of them have them.
My clothes. You would have seen some open ledgers from you guys that would get dumped out on the table. I was hoping to get those paid off tonight.
Well, what do we have here? And I pick up the ledger.
You see your own name and how much you owe me.
What else?
And
do
a
I
very
see?
detailed description of those. Like charges and stuff.
Well, I think I need to confiscate this for investigation purposes.
I have multiple copies.
God damn it.
But yes, you may have that. It's for you.
That's a lot of work you put in. This isn't the new world where, you just make copies of something. You have to actually write that out.
Yeah, I do. You owe me like 40,000 gold.
No, I don't remember hearing that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
sure you don't
believing
remember that. I don't remember believing.
Where's your-
There would also be ledgers for Aaron
Say it
and Aaron.
Aaron. I've thought it while I was making the character too. Don't worry.
You could've
And
made it.
no, it's just you and Aaron that there was ledgers for.
All right. Well, there doesn't seem to be very much of suspicion here. I rolled a. It's your turn, Virus.
I
believe you're next on the
presumed I
chopping
was
block.
next. And
I
as
rolled a
he
12.
You rolled a 12? Okay. As he
Yeah.
begins to empty his pockets, you see handfuls of just parchment. You see the rock that he got from you. And I believe that's it. I'm searching Virus. Oh, I can fucking close Grombus's character sheet, so I have one less tab.
Man, it's way down there now.
Oh, he also, you see his staff and his helmet he's wearing, which, if you want to give me an Arcana check.
That is an 18.
All right, so you know that his helm is of comprehending languages, and his staff is of bird calls.
So, let me borrow that helmet for a minute there, Virus.
Why would I let you do that?
Because I know
I don't
you
want to
can
get
hear
dandruff.
different languages.
Coldruff?
Coldruff. Yes.
Yeah, let's call
Coldruff.
it that.
It's very much so a problem. Look at all these rocks falling out of my beard.
I know.
You're holding one in your hand.
I am.
He's a
Word.
vampire Ganassi?
You're all vampires.
Yeah, but he's like a special race.
Well, yeah.
Like that's
Virus
pretty
or me?
cool. Virus.
Ah,
Dwarves are basically everybody else.
Oh, I did not mention this because this is yeah. Let's go ahead. Aaron is a human. Caravis is a dragonborn. I mentioned that one. Holfin half elf. Holfirn. Virus Curval is a Ganassi, and Bandris Valaris is a Kalashtar.
Can I ask 2 clarifying questions?
Go for it.
Where did the shadows like emanate from? Like, was it just nothing and then boom, it was everywhere? Did it rise from our feet? How did that happen?
Let me look real quick.
guys, I lost my notebook again.
Again, you just found it.
I found it.
Okay, it kind of originated from the center of the table, but it was
Oh,
a
nice.
real like instant.
Yeah,
All of a sudden, it was there.
like someone turned the lights off.
Like you
suddenly,
got a single
pineapple.
frame of it emanating from the center.
Frame perfect shadow.
Exactly.
And then the second question was regarding the death. Did we hear a scream? Like, how is he killed? Is there a wooden stake through his heart? Is he just
Ooh,
dead?
that's a good question. You could roll an investigation.
Yeah, I would like to go. Now that I am cleared, you guys keep finishing this up. I'm gonna check out the body.
I wouldn't
you haven't
quite
been
say you're
cleared yet.
cleared.
Okay, fine. Give me somebody else. Beerus, come with me.
You want me to send? You're all standing right here. You can just check the goddamn body.
Aaron,
Yes. What can I do for you?
I would like you to accompany them.
To that side of the table?
Yes.
Is the
Very well.
Yeah, somebody watch over this. I'm not doing anything shitty or shady.
Asmodeus got a potty mouth, dude.
He really does. He's kind of a bastard.
She does.
I like she right. Yeah, it's fucking with me because I did actually.
I'm
playing
the only
every
goddamn
character
woman at
as
this
a-
table.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to play any female characters tonight. I don't want to do that with my voice right now.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. Anyways,
But it would be so.
I rolled a
So
23 on
true.
investigation.
you rolled a what?
A 23.
Yeah, I think I gave you a good on that. For the body, so I didn't consider how the body was killed.
I feel like all we heard was a.
Oh, wait, you don't see anything. It's just dead. They're just dead.
Poison.
And yeah, so a 23, I'll like check the eyes. Like the eyes look normal. There's not like bloodshot.
Correct.
No puncture wounds.
None that you see.
Nothing that I smell in their breath.
Correct. Well, you smelled the orc breath.
Mm.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
You smell blood.
What? Actually?
Yeah, you're vampires. You drink blood. You were all drinking blood before this happened.
Oh, I see. But it's not like he has blood.
Yeah, it's not like he's, well, it's
Yeah.
hard to tell if it's his blood or if it's someone else's.
Do vampires have blood?
Great question.
Which leads into my next question.
Google.
If vampires don't have a heartbeat and processing functions in their body, if they drank alcohol, would they just stay drunk forever?
Wait, hold on. Say that again. And according
That's so
to
funny.
Google, yes, vampires do have blood.
So in theory, if vampires did drink alcohol, because there's no liver function to circulate the blood through and filter it and everything, they would just stay drunk forever. Until they like cut themselves open and like drink more blood or something.
No. Well, I think, yeah, it'd be more like a balancing act between blood and alcohol. So the more blood they drank, the more it would flush alcohol.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
being like, oh, I need to sober up, just drink a couple cups of blood, and
Uh-huh.
you're like, fine.
Hmm.
Why do you think they're not drinking too often unless it's blood? Or wine waste blood. World building.
Okay,
Alright,
that's what
investigate
it's
the other
happening.
two, Mickey. Or the other
Beerus,
three.
I wasn't done with you yet. I would like to use your helm for investigation purposes because I happen to know that is a helm of understanding.
And
that
what are
could
you trying to
potentially
understand?
make
I went a
some other
little
language.
Irish there for a second. What?
A little Irish, huh?
Tricks!
He's back.
Anyways, what did you say? I genuinely could not hear you before now.
I would like to take the helmet to understand
Understand what?
some other languages potentially. I'll give it back. I swear on my coal.
If you can find me a
He swears a lot on his
particular-
coal.
If you could find me a particular time when you need it, I'd be willing to part with it.
I'll keep that in mind. All right. So, Grombus. Wait, no, he's dead. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna search him anyway. Can I actually search him?
You can search the dead one, yeah.
Do I need to roll for that, or since he's dead, I can just do it?
Advantage.
Just roll me an investigation.
10. Again.
Okay. You don't find anything particularly of note. You see a picture of a dog.
Oh, look at the
Aw.
pretty dog. Is
Like,
that his
yeah,
dog, or is it the dog around?
It would be who's the one with the fucking. I'm
The
this is
Dragonborn.
so far. Yeah, Kara's his dog. It's
So
a
on
crude
that
drawing,
note,
but it is a drawing.
I'm going to search Caravis.
You're searching Karavis?
Huh?
What do you have against me?
I've been searching everybody. I have nothing against you or nothing for you.
Very well, but as you do, might I ask what makes you suspect me?
Everyone is equally.
Just get
guilty until
searched.
proven
We're all getting
innocent.
searched.
Well, I'm trying to have a conversation, and maybe we could unearth some more information. You're currently not being investigated.
It's because I already investigated them for the moment.
He's going
I
back.
was talking to you, but go ahead. Roll your investigation. Did you get it?
God, what? 11.
So on point.
You are very solidly mid.
Just like a dwarf would be. Mid-height.
Caravis. Well, as you
Magnificent.
approach, his dog's hackles raise a bit, but he doesn't
Do
do
I have any-
anything.
As a bard, would I have any snack for the dog?
Yes, we could flavor one of your spells like that if you want. Or, yeah,
I have a friend spell.
I believe you have friends.
I should not do that.
And also roll me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
5 and a 2. So 8 and a 5.
You can tell there's something weird about his goggles, but there not much else.
What is going on with those goggles there, Caravis?
I am a scout.
So you can see each individual little pebble of coal in my beard right now.
And all the dandruff, too. I think you might have lice.
That's coal, man. That's just coal. There's white coal, there's black coal, there's red coal, there's green coal. All the coal is in my beard.
Rainbow beard?
I have a I have a rainbow beard.
It is quite an interesting sight, I must say.
Did I find anything else?
No, nothing of note, at least.
All right, Caravis, I believe you're good for now. Who's next?
You got Aaron and Mandris. And yourself.
I will get on the table and strip to my loincloth.
Wow.
And then grab my... I wanted an
dear.
accordion. I don't know if that's possible.
Sure,
And
fuck
just-
it.
I'm
I
gonna
did not
start-
give you an instrument because I kind of figured you'd do what you want to do with that. So yeah, whatever instrument you want.
I'm gonna pull out my accordion and break into song about how I have nothing on me. I have nothing to hide, everybody.
Why does this give me the vibes of that one chick who's like, I'm not a groomer? The worst YouTuber apology of all time.
Miranda sings.
Is that who it
Colin
was?
Ballinger.
I don't remember.
And
Go on.
as my song finishes with a insert accordion sound,
Uh-huh.
I go over to Mandris in my loincloth and say, "It is your turn, sire."
My turn for what?
Your turn to get searched.
For the bold. I'm not searching Mandris.
Everybody is equally as guilty until proven somewhat
Not
innocent.
wrong.
Yeah, but one of them's the murder guy that like murders on the regular.
Just letting you know. If you do anything I don't like, I'll snap your neck. Not in a killing way.
I have a
in a you will
loincloth
never
on.
move again way.
I have a loincloth on. What could I possibly do to you that's safe?
I think you're starting to figure it out.
Yeah. Get on with it.
That's a nat 20.
That's so exciting.
That's pretty hype.
Do I have to roll an Arcana check too?
No, you can tell he just got a particularly sharp greatsword.
Nikki, can you just cast magic, or is it all reflavored? Or do you have to take mana?
He has spells he can take mana. You can roll a d6 to see how many slots you have.
Can I? I'm gonna cast. I'm not gonna say it. Oh god damn it! I need to take my thing off. I'm gonna send this to Bill.
I hate
I'm gonna
that.
cast that on Miss Signal over there. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying
God
to be
damn it!
sneaky
I have
about
to.
it,
I have
so-
to look up this. I have to look this up now to see how it works functionally. Are you flavoring that in any way? How? What are you doing to make that happen?
As well, first off, did I finish searching Mandris? He just has a sharp sword. That's it.
Yeah, you just got the sharp sword.
Okay, well,
And you're
I'm
very
going
sure
to-
of it too.
And his invitation. You guys do all have your invitations. I just
Cool.
didn't add anything for it because it was not
Mm-hmm.
anything to fill your inventory with.
So I'm going to reel back like I tripped over something and attempt to cast this on Signal without them knowing.
Okay. Signal, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
And because it is magic, right?
Yes.
Because I am a gnome, I get gnome cunning, which means I have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic.
That doesn't mean
Bitch.
everything.
First one is a 12. The
12.
second one is a... Nope, 12 was the highest.
Is that high enough?
The save's at 12.
Ooh,
Oh,
contested.
oh, contested.
Let's do a roll off. Wisdom.
Cool.
I don't know which one of you has a higher wisdom. That's the funny thing.
We're probably pretty even. What'd you get, Mickey?
Higher than or lower than you did.
Yes.
I rolled a 5. Dang, that would have been hilarious.
So it just doesn't happen to me?
You do not find it funny.
Yeah.
You are not entertained.
All right.
Are you not entertained?
Aaron, I believe. No, Aaron's doing something for me. Who else do I have left?
I believe
Holfjorn?
that's it. Oh yeah, you
Haven't-
didn't search him yet. Go for. He looks at you.
All right,
Go for
Holfjorn.
it.
Ten. Man, I'm just straight mid today. Mid
That's
or low.
You
insane.
really are. You really fucking are. It's actually kind of impressive. He's got his normal clothes, his signet ring, whistle, and a dagger.
You're not supposed to have a dagger.
Well. What kind of dagger is this, my good friend?
Hey, don't be touching me there.
Why would you not like me to touch?
Not that kind of dagger.
Is this a
Ah.
sharp metal dagger?
Yeah, it's a normal dagger. Fuck.
well, Olafirn.
That was funny.
Wait, there was no stab wound on Grombus, was there? Never mind.
No, there wasn't.
I
I'm
mean,
going to leave
it's still
you
a
and your
weapon.
dagger.
It's still a weapon to a peace treaty.
Well, it's not really a peace treaty, it's just a family gathering, right? Like, it's all trusted people of Silas. You wouldn't really have to, like, search them fully.
Yeah, but I thought we were trying to make some sort of deal tonight. Am I incorrect in that?
I feel like the idea
Aaron-
was unity.
Correct. That we were trying to find some sort of common ground in the direction going forward.
And you thought the best way to do that was with a dagger.
Okay, I'm gonna hop back over to Huffy.
Yeah, that was Silas, wasn't it?
Holfin.
How Silas came back out? Or was that...
No. No,
Man-
that-
He
that
bumped his
was
head through the
Eric.
door.
Oh,
Yes. Well, you never know when pharaohs are going to attack.
that's true. And who else among us has weapons? I searched most everybody, so, like, what weapons did I find, if any?
You only found the greatsword with Mandris.
Well, it looks like we're all unprepared for a situation as unprecedented as this.
Well, this was supposed to be a peaceful discussion.
Supposed to be. You are right on that one. So, it's Holfjorn's turn. No, I just searched him. It's now Aaron's turn, because...
What
he
did
was
we do with
doing
the
something
dagger?
for me.
Did you take it?
He wouldn't let me touch his dagger.
I dare you to try. But
Wait.
I am still security personnel.
Mandris, can you not take his dagger?
Mandrus let me search him, including his sword. Why don't you let me search the dagger?
Holfirn. Dagger. Now.
Yeah. I fuck with the big dog. You're
I'm
gonna find
going
us in a
to roll-
supply closet later tonight.
I'm making enemies today.
And Holfirn. All right. And he pulls it out and flicks it so that he's holding the blade and hands it back, or hands it to Mandrus. Helt first. And Mandrus takes it, snaps it, throws it away.
Nice.
Nice, that's dealt with then.
Yeah.
Not a problem anymore.
Yes.
All right. So, Aaron, you are the only one I haven't searched at this moment in time.
And you look over and he's swishing a glass of the blood wine. Indeed. Go right ahead.
He's the super bad one, isn't he?
Fuck it. 9.
What, do you want to drink? You want to take my drink as well?
Sure, I'll give it back here in a moment.
You should taste it.
Okay. Are you going to taste it?
No, that's a dumb idea.
You were really trying,
Well,
Logan.
Well, Signal, you really want me to taste it so bad. Why don't you have a sip for yourself?
Once again, I'm not that stupid.
Well, I kind of thought you were, because it was your idea.
Yeah.
I
I've
thought
made
it
my
was-
intentions with you perfectly clear. Everdark.
Well, I'm going to clumsily try to swap glasses.
You rolled real low, didn't you?
No, that was just my qualifier for it. I wasn't really trying to be sneaky about it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to actually like roll sleight of hand or something.
No, I just wanted it to be known that I wanted to poison him. Or at least if there was poison in it.
What makes you
Here.
assume I have poison in my drink?
It's you, Aaron. You always have poison in your drink.
Does help build immunity, I suppose.
Inconceivable!
Never get into a land war in Asia.
That's a good one. Everybody, please roll me perception.
To get into a land war in Asia?
As I clumsily tried to swap drinks, I accidentally smacked my beard into my face. And I can no longer see for the moment.
God damn it.
I rolled a nat 1.
I noticed.
Ooh. I got a 10 again.
Okay. Let me grab a few more d20s real quick. I think I need one more.
We each have had one great roll, Mickey, and then 10s. And then the occasional, like, 2 or something.
Yeah.
Zero numbers in the 12 through 18 have been rolled.
So, Mandrus steps forward and takes your glass, Signal.
Who's your? Oh, okay.
Is this the one I clumsily swapped or Signal's glass themselves?
It's actually Signal's glass.
Okay.
Well, kind of.
So we
Aaron, you're pretty quick with your hands there. Why don't you take a drink? All right, you caught me. I'll drink it, no problem. And he downs the blood wine. There. Now, I'm gonna roll his con save.
Does he?
Now I am under the effects of a truth serum. Ask away.
That was my glass?
Where were you the night of the 7th?
Exactly how
I
much
don't
pot did you
remember.
smoke?
What?
I don't know what that came from, but I was just pulling something out of my ass.
Oh, wait, you're referencing The Office. I don't remember the 7th.
Out of his ass, as he said.
Yeah, you don't remember? my ass?
How does a truth serum work? You have to tell the truth?
Let me double check, because I do actually have an item in his inventory.
The idea.
Because you never
I have-
actually, you didn't search him very well.
Yeah, I rolled a fucking 9 for him. The idea I have for it is like if they do try
It's
to lie.
essentially
It's
zone of
probably like
truth.
Can they save and not tell the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, well, this one's easy. Aaron, did you kill him?
Absolutely not. How would I even have killed him?
I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out.
don't you have poison?
Is there something you're hiding, Signal? Something you maybe saw? Something that
No.
I might have messaged you about if you didn't notice it?
Subtle.
And I'm gonna roll an intimidation check.
Man's intimidated.
Oh.
Intimidated, sorry.
I guess I did see that. So beat a dirty 20, is that what you said?
Yes.
What am
Nat
I
one.
rolling?
Nat one.
Wisdom.
It's like a wisdom check? Cool.
You can do a wisdom save if you have proficiency in it, if that helps.
Not particularly. I rolled an 8. I am intimidated.
Now, with that information, do as you please. Say whatever you want.
You're the one that is being investigated right now, not me. Let's not waste our truth serum. You can ask me all your questions you want in a minute.
Okay. Fair enough. But if that's so, he pulls out a small vial, pours it into a glass. Be ready to drink up.
How much more of that do you have?
I have... I'm going to roll a d4. Because I didn't give an exact number. Though I was going to do d6.
Effects weaken depending on how diluted it is.
2 more, my friend. I'd say if we tried to dilute it a bit more, they'd have advantage on saving it.
The reason I ask is because I assume there's, say, a pitcher that we all pour from. So why don't we just do that and pour it around, and everybody has to tell the truth no matter what?
They would definitely have advantage. And I'd probably have the saving throw if that were the case.
Okay.
So it'd be a really easy saving throw.
Yeah. Any ideas from the crowd?
I don't know. I think
Ask
we
good
could just one by
questions.
one, people. I do like this idea. What is your opinion on the boy, on Grumbus?
Aaron?
Yeah.
He was a good kid. Violent. Older than most of us. But a good kid.
Did he have any connection to the death of your family?
Not that I'm aware.
What did you hope to gain by coming here tonight?
To get the summons answered. I have better things to do
Really?
than to be here answering your dumb fucking questions. So unless you have something productive to add to the situation, I suggest you let someone else do the talking.
Where do your suspicions lie?
I'd say a signal. He's hiding something. She saw something. Thank you. But she's not going to tell us. Is that a spoon?
Microphone.
He said that the whole time.
I haven't been paying enough attention. Anyone else? I'm looking to see who else might ask something.
What kind of magic do you know?
Magic. I know the
Or-
magic of removing someone's life with liquid. I
That's
know
not-
how
that's-
to...
This
Please
seems
roll
more
me
like
a
a science,
perception
like
check.
alchemy. Where's my... I'm gonna roll over on this side. Maybe this will do me better. Yo, this did me better, man. It's a fucking thingamajig. 24.
Damn.
Nice.
So you see his fingers kind of going towards your purse, and he catches that you saw and pulls his
Hey!
hand back.
You stay away from my coal.
What about your coin?
You don't know where I keep my coin.
Moving on for my own mental health.
You made it dirty, man.
Maybe. But you were the one trying to grab some dude's dagger earlier.
Hey, I was misled, okay? Misdirection is not the same as intentionally doing it. Anyway, Asmodeus, you had a question?
I was told to shut up.
Well, do you have something important to
Well,
say?
it's wearing off about now anyways, so... Who's next?
So that was Poison Man.
Yeah.
Why don't we go with one of the two that we suspected? Wait, no. I already poured your drink, Asmodeus.
Yeah, she'll drink it.
Okay, roll me a con save.
How do I hide it from Mickey?
Text. I was just thinking about that too.
Yeah, if I roll it, it rolls to everybody still, though, doesn't it? I'll just roll it right here.
I'll just.
I
was
trust
writing
Mickey
something
won't
anyway.
look.
Well,
That's
now
up
I
to
need
you.
to know how to spell his name, but that's right next to the thing, and I don't want to look up.
I didn't see whatever you got, if you rolled it.
I don't trust this. I was just gonna roll it with Google, but I rolled it and it gave me a 20, but I don't know if it's just because like that's how many sides the die has. Okay, there you go. Plus, minus. Ooh,
Dude,
that
spit
number
it
minus
out.
1.
Okay.
Right.
I will just text you whether or not you saved.
Nice. I have a feeling I know.
Oh, crap. That was... I was in the other person... I was texting the guy that's gonna make a character. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. There you go. Ask away.
Where were you
Oh.
on the night of the 7th? No. Continue.
What is it Aaron keeps asking you? What you saw?
He asked me what I found on the body.
And what did you find?
I found bits of skin under his fingernails.
Interesting.
At will, I'm going to cast Friends directed at Signal and
Interesting.
attempts to intimidate, because I'm pretty sure it's a charisma check.
Do we have to be friends?
We don't have to be. We have to be civil somehow.
Why
I see.
can't we be friends? What the fuck does friends do?
Yeah, I just don't know how the spell works.
For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile toward you. He's not hostile toward me, really. Just
It's not like
kinda-
we're in combat. I don't
Yeah.
think I like you at all.
Yeah, just kind of upset at me. When the spell ends, the creature realizes that you use magic to influence its mood and becomes hostile towards you. Creature prone to violence might attack you. Another creature might seek retribution in other ways at the DM's discretion, depending
That's
on the
cool.
nature of your interaction with it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So intimidate.
Okay.
What, you can't intimidate... Isn't it persuasion?
I think it's just charisma based.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? You can
charisma is
intimidate
what
your
you were
friend?
Charisma checks.
That's crazy.
But I do it to you guys all the time.
You friend us and then you intimidate us?
I do repeatedly say I'm going to try to traumatize you. That's the point of D&D.
Ooh.
I rolled a
Stupid.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do I does wisdom mean?
What are you trying to intimidate him with? What do you do? What's your goal?
I'm trying to ensure the truth is coming out because I don't know if the truth serum worked or not.
So what?
I also rolled a 15 on wisdom.
And I'm going to stand on the table in front of him with my loincloth and just
Oh yeah,
go
you
for
haven't put your
imposing.
clothes on yet.
I'm going for imposing.
You're power
Am I
posing.
imposing?
You want to know
You're
the
standing
truth?
there with your fists on your hips, looking down at him.
That was exactly what my thought was.
You know the truth, Everdark? I think you should put your fucking clothes back on.
Why? Would it
I
make
must
you
say,
more
I do
comfortable?
agree.
Yes.
Me as well. Yeah. I
Why
think
don't
we
we
can
all get
agree.
naked?
No,
We're all equally uncomfortable.
absolutely not. That's not happening.
That's suspicion right there. Who was that? I'm not sure.
That one was Aaron.
That is not suspicion. It's manners.
Imagine Silas's reaction if he comes out and we're all just in loincloths.
Do you have any other questions for me?
What would
Why
it
don't-
take to make you forget about me?
40,000 gold. Pay your debts.
Other than that, as I'm going for imposing,
Yeah, I rolled the same as you.
do we go just like flat charisma check or something, or what is that?
You could do a roll off with charisma.
Dang. Well, my imposing is not working. Oh, the Chuck reference failed. Well, I'm going for imposing, but I guess I'm just getting uncomfortable.
I have seen bigger men than you try to intimidate me and fail.
Why are we fighting right now?
Somebody's dead.
This is Virus, by the way. Of course. Obviously. But we came here to decide a course of action, and all we are doing is bickering.
Well, Virus, would you have any other paths to take to figure this out?
No.
Well,
Sorry, I
are we
don't.
doing the best with what we got?
Fierce, you can drink next.
I'm gonna put a shirt on and that's it.
That is
Donald
something.
ducking.
at least. Very well, I shall try it. So Virus kind of takes a drink, and the last drink. Oh.
He's dead.
I don't like this. What do you want to know?
Fierce, what's something that you hate about me?
You're short.
Pretty low bar.
That's offensive to both
You
you
care
and
about
me, Signal.
nothing but money. You are useless in any sort of intellectual conversation unless it's not 2 + 2 = gold for you.
Nice.
I think the serum's working.
Oh, you fucking think?
Yeah, I do think.
Well, I think you all have contributed absolutely nothing.
I searched everybody. I feel like that contributes a lot.
That's not what I mean, you Smith.
This guy doesn't
Yeah.
have skin, right?
What?
Virus doesn't have skin.
I don't know what.
What are
Virus
you
is, so I
talking
can't say.
about?
Ganassi
Ganassi absolutely has skin.
Oh, I thought they were like elementals. I thought he was like just air.
Oh, he's the Ganassi.
No. They have skin. They just also have like
Oh.
elemental attributes to their bodies and certain abilities.
Now, did you kill him?
Kill who?
Oh.
Are we fucking serious?
I don't know, are you?
Did you kill Grumbus?
Virus. Answer the damn question. And And he looks at you. Let me see something real quick.
There'd be some shenanigans going on.
And sounds like gibberish to you. It's low gurgling sounds, but you can tell he's saying something in a different language.
Can I shut his mouth?
Man, dude, guy that has the helmet. I need the
I
helmet.
answered your fucking question. And no, I don't think you'll be getting in my helmet.
Oh, it's you. God damn it. What language was that? I rolled a 19 on perception.
I was going to say history.
Okay, I rolled a 21 on history.
Fuck! Yeah, you could tell that was a primordial language.
Primordial language?
Does anybody here speak primordial?
Well, I do. I'm a researcher.
Other than you're the one speaking it. I know you speak primordial.
I don't remember if anyone else does, honestly. Let me check.
I don't know exactly what he says, but I'm going to make sure with my keen mind that I remember, like, how it sounds.
I know what he said. That's
well.
Mandrus.
Yeah.
Would you like to share, Mandrus?
He said that he was in the way. And he draws his sword. Well, I guess we found our killer.
Well, in the way is not I killed him.
I think
All right, fine. You want to ask him what he was in the way of?
Yeah. What were you in the way of?
You got a good point. Let me find the thing.
Insert accordion sound.
Dun, 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 dun. I got distracted by that. Oh, I gotta pull this up. There it is. He was in the way of my research. He was in the way of my production. And he was going to back Chalice and his stupid fucking plan. You really think it's going to be a good idea if we all get ousted to the world?
The plan was never going to go through.
You really think that?
I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on this man.
Okay, what do you got to say to mock him?
What is he? You weird air pressure making it
Bag
rain,
of air.
motherfucker. You bag of
hot
air. You bag of hot air. Where's my die?
Glorified whoopee cushion.
Excuse me.
I don't even need to make it roll. Actually, do I? You hot bag of air. You swirling, indecisive air. Air's hard to insult.
You are right. That was rough. I won't lie.
You little pile of wind, nearly as strong as a fart.
Okay, what's your damage? Do you have to, or do I have to roll? How's this work again?
It's a 12 wisdom save.
He does not pass.
He takes 2 psychic damage and has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Oh, you incompetent little shit. And
It might be time.
Now, why he's saying this, is everybody else pretty surprised as well?
about?
Like that he's the killer? Does anybody seem a little bit too cool about the situation?
Okay, let's go down the line of what everyone looks like based off of. So Aaron doesn't look particularly surprised. Maybe a little disappointed, but not surprised. Caravis looks kind of pissed. Holfine looking towards his broken dagger, obviously uncertain. And Mandrus is absolutely ready to cut his fucking head off.
I hate Aaron, man. I really feel like he's still the bad guy. I think he's pulling the strings.
What about you, Asmodeus? What do you feel like?
I'm pretty shocked because I don't hate this guy. I just thought like he was a little bit of a bookhead. I didn't think he had it in him.
Thought he was a
You
little bit
always
nerdy.
looked down on us, didn't you?
I'm like 2 feet shorter than you.
You think you're better than the rest of us. You
Well,
think you
yes.
do more than the rest of us.
Did you see
Yes.
his chrome dream skimmer?
Yeah, you see
Yeah,
my.
it's a little
wind
pretentious.
socks?
I gotta admit, that one kind of pissed me off. But I did not prepare for this.
I was trying to write down everybody's emotions, and I wrote piss for Carnivis. Forgot to finish it.
Piss. Is there now that he's like sitting there in front of us and kind of enraged? Can I do a quick look over his body to see if I can see the fingernail impressions anywhere?
Do it with advantage.
Fingernail
Nice.
impressions.
How's a die got to be cocked on D&D Beyond?
What?
Your computer.
That's fucking
Okay.
funny.
Let me roll it again. That's funny.
It
Okay, there's
popped up-
one. Oh, that's a nat 20, and the second one is a 13. 25. Nat 20 plus 5.
So you can see it just picking out over his gloves what looks like a spot that's like raw from someone
Nice.
scratching at it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, then we can kill this guy.
Oh, Mandris,
Is that
it's your
true?
favorite activity.
You can kill me.
Um,
Everybody, clap your hands. I'm joking.
What is the table made out of?
Wood.
Yeah. The synthetic wood of the BGA, but you know what I mean.
The Bee
Is
Gees.
is that wood for vampire purposes?
No, I would not count that.
That's so sad. Is there any real wood in this room? Like, does Silas have does his family have like an artifact?
You
From
would
the old
guess that
world?
he might have some sort of personal like trophies or something up in his room on the 3rd floor.
That's far.
We can do cool vampire things, right?
Wait, what?
We can do cool vampire things. It can't be like that hard to get up there.
Oh yeah. Well, let's go ahead and say it's gonna be Holfearn and oh shit, I need their dice.
How does inspiration work? Can I just give inspiration?
You use it as a bonus action.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so they both starting to move forward, Mandris and Holfearn, but they just stop moving.
Oh,
And you look and you see Virus kind of doing some finger waving and speaking in tongues quietly. I don't think
I
you
cast
understand how much
blindness-
I've done for you. What were you saying, Mickey?
I cast blindness and deafness.
Wait,
that's cool.
did I give you that spell?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you sneeze at him and the cold blast from your beard just goes flying?
Yeah, I run up with my shirt and my loincloth, and I kind of just like, I don't know, I feel like I would like rub my beard on him or something.
You fluff your beard.
I fluff my beard at him. You know.
Okay, is there a save or anything with this?
12 con save.
Oh, I don't know if he'll be. Oh yeah, he's gonna pass that.
Oh. I
Yeah,
felt like
that
he was fairly
passes.
wide, so
It-
Oh. Damn it. Well, there goes the 2nd level spell.
And with that, he's gonna retaliate. Let's have everybody roll for initiative.
13.
Okay, so is this one? Okay. And ugh. He's held person. Okay.
Yeah, my fingers be tight.
Okay. What do you get, Mickey? Is it 2?
Yeah.
How did you roll worse than the 2 people who rolled 3s? Literally.
I'm hard. You
I
will never
cannot believe
underestimate
you're
my power.
still last.
I have
Okay.
0 initiative bonus.
Okay. So it would be him first, I guess.
That's not good.
Well, I guess. Let me pull it up. I didn't properly build him because there was like other stuff going on.
That's good.
So I have to look things up as I do them. Okay. So we're gonna target you two.
You're talking about Mandrus and Signal, right?
Yes. Signal does a. That would be what? Fuck.
It's probably
13 to hit,
Yeah, 13 hits.
and I'm assuming a 14 hits. Emborius.
I don't know, man. You said you were attacking Mandrus and Signal.
Wait, I didn't realize you said Mandrus. I was
You almost had
reading
it.
things while you were talking. No, I'm going for Emborius.
I have a 9.
Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. I like this color. So that'd be 7 damage to Signal.
Cool. I do
And
not have that much
10
health.
damage
What?
to Everdark.
Holy.
I didn't realize I had, comprehend languages.
You do?
That's
Yeah.
fucking amazing. Well, he's going to use his second attack on both of you again.
What?
Okay, he does not hit Signal.
Oh,
He really doesn't hit fucking Everdark.
goodness.
So, how it worked out was he raised his fingers, kind of did devil horns, pointed at both of you, and then crackling beams of energy shot out and not impaled you, impacted you both on the chest, sending you back 5 feet each. I think that's how much it is. And then the second he tries to do it again, and it just kind of fizzles out. No.
We've all been there. Well, not me, I'm a woman, but...
And then the door to the private room bursts open. What the
he
hell
got
is going on out here? Sorry, I that wasn't the Silas.
Silas?
What the hell is going on out here? Oh, I see.
Virus murdered the man!
I caught that. Thank you, Everdark.
You're welcome, sir.
Why did the funkiest music I've ever heard just pop up? Okay. It's called I Dream of Sushi. It's from Mass Effect. Okay. That's funky. And, fucking Virus turns and looks at him. You know, I served you and all the others. I served your father faithfully for hundreds of years. And all of a sudden, you want to throw away everything we have for these mortals. You would kill us all. Silas straightens up, looks him dead in the eye. Tell me, did you forget I am Silas Moss, head of the Moss family, inheritor of my father's will, and inheritor of the old magic?
Can I
For you to
give him
stand
bardic
before me is a joke. Thank you. Worthy of the ancient jesters. Yet I am not laughing. And damn it, I don't have
So that was a yes?
2.
Bardic, can I give him Bardic
Yeah,
Inspiration?
yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I can use my Master of Tactics to
I-
give him advantage, too.
Are you playing some funky music on your shit?
I'm playing some funky accordion music, man.
Play
I'm,
that
like, playing the
funky
drums on it.
music, white boy. Trying to think.
What's that song called?
What's a good spell?
Kill
Logan,
Word
what's
Death?
No.
What level?
That is a good up to 5.
Fireball.
Mm.
So, no, it's a bad idea.
We love Fireball.
There's not like a crushing prison spell, is there?
There's like Wall of Force that you could push into something.
Is there any suits of armor around the room with a wooden staff?
Are you looking for like an Iron Maiden here or something?
Yeah, something. Just shove him into like a suit of armor to intimidate him and like hurt him, maybe kill him at the same time.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna create this spell because I like it. What's a good amount? Temporarily, I'm just gonna roll with damage here.
It's like Crushing Prison. Or
Yeah,
Prism.
from Dragon Age,
That's cool.
from Origins. That's gonna be 48.
Yo, 48 damage.
I fucking knew you were gonna do it. Okay. Okay.
Let me guess. 48 damage.
No. That's a lot of damage, though. And with it, Virus is kind of crackling, and you see he's looking up like he's like got this remorseful expression. I'm sorry, my lady. And you kind of hear just this pop, this crunch of his bones just snapping, shattering, being pulverized to dust. And he falls to the floor. And Silas, you look over, he was doing kind of the Darth Vader death grip thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Cue
he
the
drops his
Imperial
hand. Right. And he kind of shakes his hand off. This has been a night full of shit. He walks over to Grombus. That was his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grombus. I am sorry, old friend. And boom! And another boom! Cracking sounds come and hit Silas. No. Runs up to the front door and runs out, all of you following. And you look up to see the moon explode.
I should put my pants on now.
And as you turn to go back in to grab your pants, you see Arrhenius. But not Arrhenius. Something's wrong. He had a deep brown fur, a luxurious coat. It looks much darker and matted in places. And you can smell his breath from 30, 40 feet away. And he lets out a deep... And Silas turns around. Shit. Surprise, you're getting a little jump scare from Will here. Just wanted to give any of our listeners a heads up. We do have a bit of a hiatus coming up. The next episode after this one, coming out on May 2nd, will be the last one for about 6 weeks until June 27th, just to give us a little bit of a chance to catch up on recording and kind of catch up on other things we have to do in our lives, because a lot of us are very busy. But we will be returning consistently after June 27th. We just need some time to get to that point that we can be a bit more consistent. So, I hope you guys enjoy. I apologize for that delay in content, but it will be worth it. I promise. Until next time, stay groovy, y'all.